It is once again warm at Copper Lake, and that means, of course, we have to look for new spots again and test which aromatics are working best right now. And I'm, of course, already testing again. Tested, tested, tested. Again, the fourth spot here. Different baits, always the same feed mix, and tried out what is working best right now. Since it is warm, of course, we know that the fish in the heat rather move back into the deep, because there it is not quite so warm. Nobody likes it either when it's way too warm. Just imagine you are such a mirror carp, got plenty of fat on the ribs, and then you also have to sweat in full sun. No fun at all. Better down in the cool basement. And here I am now, nicely at 3.50 meters depth in the cool basement. And that's where it starts. And here they are already biting nicely, continuously. So far I'm not quite sure what all goes in here because from Mirror Carp to Common Carp to Koi, everything has already been included here. That's how it looks right now. So, tried around, a lot of testing. And now here above you can see, I think in the last 5 minutes, suddenly it started. So in just a few minutes, bam, 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 the bites. A Koi Hi Utsuri was also included, so not bad at all. High quality koi, very rare. And so it can of course go on. And so it does go on, at least already on 2 aromatics. The feed mix should be clear by now, right? Whoever has seen the last videos here for carp fishing knows very well with which feed mix I'm working right now. That is definitely a must-have because the whole thing works 1A so far, especially when you want to test different aromatics. I am super satisfied with it. So far also tested on different waters, last time even at Bear Lake. Just check out the video. That also worked quite well. Yes, and now of course here for this water also again a good option to test new spots at Copper Lake. One aromatic that does not work well right now is the third one, and that is lemon. Or actually before that there was also mussel on it. That also did not work. That means I rebuild that directly. Well, and then you can just pick something, right? Just colorful. Just at some point say stop and say, yes, we try this now. Maybe this will run. How about sweet corn here? Come on, we just take sweet corn. Go in here once more on corn, or best here caramel. Then we have sweet corn, caramel flavor, and the whole thing we also take again with corn syrup. Or rather, we take the sweet corn, because the corn syrup not everyone can buy. That exists only at the Christmas market. Bang, quickly back out at 15 meters, and then it goes directly on banana. So, banana is running really, really well. And we will also take a look at the other setup in a moment. But so far, this looks already quite good. The frequency is really good. And we are in the middle of the night. So that also comes on top in the middle of the night, and still the carp are going in. That is always a very, very, very good sign. So tighten the line a bit, and then we take a look into the setup with sweet cream, caramel flavor, and milk cream. Also a classic, actually a bait combination that almost always works here at Copper Lake. You can really use it again and again. And here this is the combination with banana. Banana, banana, that also always works quite well. So you can definitely weave that regularly into the test rotation. And the Hi Utsuri went on cream with caramel. So we already have the clue what the rare koi like to eat here. And now of course the question is, what else goes in here? Yes, banana delivers. If you imagine now 3 times banana, so 3 times one setup built the same, then of course you have a completely different frequency. Then a lot more goes in. However, mostly mirror carp go on the banana, and those you do not necessarily want, right? So where are we here? In the deep. We are in the basement, so 15 meters away from the spot, cast out 15 meters. We know by now that one such square here has a distance of 25 meters. That means half of it, we have about 12.50 meters, then push the 12.50 meters a bit upwards. Well, then we are with 15 meters nicely in this deep area. And that is where we want to be. Then that also fits. Yes, and here it continues directly on the 2 aromatics that are already running really well. Now, of course, the third aromatic is still missing. That works well here. And of course, you can also write your aromatic down in the comments below. What works best for you right now? Maybe you are already testing and tried something that works well. And for me, it is as I said, right now, cream, caramel, and banana, at least for normal carp, and now and then also a koi. And also on this combo, still nothing has happened. I also do not wait long. So I want results relatively quickly so I can keep going. And so I do not wait long, but directly test one after the other. Spice would also be another option. Something spicy, of course, you could take, garlic and so on. I have not seen it all yet. Salmon would also be an option. That also worked quite well last time. Mulberry surely also interesting. Or maybe towards pepper. We test this really spicy one towards pepper, then we take spice along, hot pepper as a dip, and then back out with it. Yes, and so I just test one aromatic after the other. Always a nice combination. Very simple here on Pop-Up Rig, and then the whole thing runs. That's how it works. Well, and the nice thing with the neutral feed mix. Let's take another look. Bang. Back out again with banana. And then let's take another look into the neutral feed mix. There it is, built together, neutral with mixed feed from Windenbach. So at the farmer, there's this little sack of mixed feed, and there are different grains in it. That makes the whole thing, of course, super exciting, especially for the koi carp. Then here, the classic aromatics of carp feed, which you could always originally make. The original RF4 carp feed. When you press the N key, you find it automatically. Inside is maggot, inside is corn, and inside is vanilla as aroma. Additionally, to make the whole thing a bit more nutritious, also a fat source and protein source. So nuts are in it and rice is in it. And with that, out into the water, and the whole thing works. Yeah, that is how it looks here now. So within a short time now, 10 minutes at the spot, 11 minutes at the spot. And here, 6, 12, 14 fish went in during this short time. In the night, so to say, already before. The test phase was clearly worse, and now suddenly it rattles in. Now, of course, the only question is, what else goes in here? Which aromatic still works? I will definitely test further in a moment, because I would also like a third aromatic that works well. That would not be bad at all. So you can pull out one after the other really effectively. And so all 3 rods are in action. So much for the spot. So, off to Copper Lake. Every weather condition has its challenge, but with a neutral feed mix, we can gladly take on the challenge and just test baits. And in no time, we have discovered a new aromatic. If it helped you, leave a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Helps me a lot. And then we see each other in the next video. Until then, tight lines.